There we go. Okay, good morning, good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Duke, JP Kieran, and today I will be playing Porridge,
the little bit of robot who wants to help.
And it's going to be playing in a game called The Kit Collection. And would my wonderful fellow player like to introduce themselves and their character?
Hey folks, it's me, Comet, and I'll be playing my 6-foot kitty Chester.
Big chunky boy. The big chunky boy. Hold them aloft, hold them soft. But I guess what I'm gonna ask first, what's Chester up to, do you think? Are they out and about? Are they at home?
I'm gonna say just finished being out and about. Maybe on his way home.
Okay. You wanna
I'm
roll?
gonna see. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll stealth to see how good he got fish.
Go for it.
And the +2. Not so great. That was an 11.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
buddy.
Oh well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You swiped like
got some fish.
Some fish. You didn't get
probably
the big
has to
boy.
go back.
Yeah. They'll have to go out on another run, probably. Still more fish. But yeah, no. You head home with your small catch for now. Probably thinking about which one of the cats is gonna eat first, and oh gosh, who's gonna start fights over just to get these fish? Gosh dang it. And do you want to roll me a perception?
Sure. Perception is another +2. Oop. That's a 2. Yeah. Great. You're doing great, Chester.
Chester, sweetie.
That's a 12.
Well, it's better than average. And you do have cat-like hearing and smelling, so you can roll again if you want. Because I imagine you would hear this before you see it.
Yeah.
You won't be able to smell it, though. You got fish up your nose.
My dice said 10 and only 10.
Damn! Only 10 then. Okay. Yeah, Chester, you don't really notice anything until you start getting closer towards the warehouse that makes up your home. And you just kind of hear like a kind of noise coming from inside.
Oh, he's running now. Looks at my kids. Or what shenanigans has they caused?
What shenanigans?
Whatever it is. What happened?
You run to the warehouse. You run probably through the front doors, I imagine.
Yeah.
Bust them down, and I mean, the scene in front of you initially isn't violent. There's a lot of running around, there's a lot of cats just kind of running around and sort of going a little bit nuts. But from the looks of it, you can't see anyone's injured. But you do kind of notice sitting in the corner very calmly are three cats. In the corner is let me just get the names again because I have a short as hell memory. In the corner sits three cats. One of them you recognise as Flurry, who's just laying down, watching the chaos, calm as anything. Another one you notice that is kind of twitching their tail and vibrating a little is Mochi, and they are kind of darting their head around, trying to track every other cat going around the room. And the third cat you see is a cat you have met before that isn't a cat. They currently are. That's a blue European cat with red stripes around them. And you know who this cat is. You've met them before.
Yes. Yep.
I'm just gonna roll perception for them. Can I roll properly, please? Ooh, okay, that's not awful. 15. And they
it's difficult to not notice a 6-foot cat.
Kind of difficult, especially when you bust down the door. And I will say, as you bust down the door, most of the cats kind of freeze in motion. Like one cat is almost sprung through the air to spring on another, and they just
Yeah.
screech halfway in the air and look
Yeah.
back at you.
The dad is here.
Dad's here. Dad's home. One of them is chewing wildly on a string of yarn, and they stop. It's just a madhouse. And
He
this
just got a tired look on his face.
father is home, and he's brought home dinner, and it's not a lot of dinner, and he is tired. Porridge is gonna roll an insight. What'd you get? Oh, Porridge, you're doing okay today. That's a dirty 20. Porridge looks over.
Oh my god.
Porridge looks over and just immediately sees the tired, worn expression on Chester's face, and then slowly looks down at where I presume he's carrying the fish, and then
I think it's just like a bag full of it, like just carrying it in his mouth.
gosh, they're just looking at that, and they're looking around at all the cats we've just frozen. Probably some of them are already eyeing up the bag, and they just stand up from where they're standing, look down at Moochie, and they don't have speak of animals. They can't actually communicate with the cat.
I'm wondering if, I mean, Crystal did help, like, buy, like, kibble food. So I'm pretty sure there's some of that.
Okay.
So it's not completely bad. It's just, they like fish.
Yeah.
Like kids like fish.
The kids look up, they see Dad's brought home fish. Their eyes all just go from slits to big blown pupils, their silly cat faces. It's fish.
He squints and sets the bag down to share.
I mean, these are your cats, so I don't know if that would work or not. I guess
he hopes to God it works. I'm gonna roll a persuasion
or intimidation, either or, because he is the big top cat around.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to scare his kids.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do so intentionally.
Yeah, what was your
Ooh.
That's just a +1. Oh, 19! Yeah!
Yes, good. Meanwhile...
Oh, come on, please type.
Meanwhile, oh, Porridge, sweetie. That was an investigation to see if Porridge could look around and find any other kibble. I rolled 11. Through the cats, they can't really see directly any kibble. So they're just gonna kind of hop off. And I feel like it's like that, you see like those swarms of animals kind of drawn in like wavy layers as they come over.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that with the cats. And Porridge just kind of hops down, and you just hear like a chorus of as they come over, and Porridge is just bobbing up and down at the sea or the back of these cats, making their way over towards where you've dropped the fish.
Can Chester just try and fish him out?
Go ahead.
Just
sleight of hand.
Yeah. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Let's go fishing.
4.
Brilliant.
Plus.
I'm gonna do a deck save.
+2. It's not. Nope.
I'm gonna do a deck save. Because if you miss, or if, depending on what I do, what I get here. Well.
Yep. So let's see. Deck save. 12 plus 2. That's 14.
Okay. And I got this. Okay. I got a nat 20 on a deck save, my word. So you miss hitting Porridge. Like, you managed not to hit Porridge.
Tries to just gently fish him out, but
yeah.
He keeps on moving. He keeps on wiggling and keeps on losing sight.
I feel like it's Porridge doesn't move. Porridge keeps perfect balance on the top of these cats, but the cats just like surge up in waves and go into strange, weird, loopy shapes as Chester keeps reaching out and just trying to gently grab Porridge, and then the cats split in half and they reform up into a tower, and then they just change formation like fish swimming in an ocean. Porridge is just sitting on the back.
Chester is just looking at them like, this is what you've been working on while I've been away.
Porridge looks over at you and looks down at the sea of cats and looks back at you and says,
Negative. This is new to the Porridge unit.
and I'm gonna roll.
I meant like this impressive formation of becoming cat tower. But
Oh, is he speaking to the cats?
yeah.
Oh.
But like they don't. He's just not. I don't think he's expecting a response.
You're not expecting one, but you're getting one because Porridge doesn't know you're talking to the cats. They're the only one they think they can talk to right now, and they just go,
Negative. This is new to Porridge as well.
and they're gonna roll an acrobatics to see if they can get off this ride. I keep going to type in the gallery. I don't need to do that.
Depending on how you roll, I'm gonna try and sleight of hand again.
Go ahead, because that's a 12. Like Porridge initially does all right, but then like their back half gets swallowed up by a big fluffy cat, and they're just pseudo paddling through this swarm of cats. Damn!
Dirty 20!
Dirty 20!
Dirty 20!
Dirty 20!
He's just uses his paw to just like scoop Porridge out.
Gentle scoop. And you feel Porridge doesn't have any claws. Again, they just have like little nubbin hands, but you just feel them kind of dig a little bit into the pad of your paw. And they're half dangling off your paw. Their little tail just swishing behind them. And I'm gonna roll another acrobatics to see if they can get up. Yeah, the 13 plus 2. That's a 15. They scrabble up. No issue. And they kind of take their head.
Just holding.
Holds the porridge softly.
Holding this bean.
Hold the bean in your beans. Hold the smaller bean between your beans. You will see Porridge.
So it's just like a little platform for him.
Oh, a very soft, squishy platform. You're gonna see Porridge lift up their front paw / nubbin, stick it to their face, and then go to like put it behind their ear as if to like clean their ear. There is no tongue. There's no licking involved. They just smack their knob into their face and then scrub it behind their ear.
It's just, I can just imagine Flurry was trying to teach them, just as you would a kitten. Just Flurry just looks at took one look at this weird little cat. Is like, baby, mine now.
My child, I will teach you to be a proper cat. If you allow me, I'm just going to add them a proficiency in deception in being a cat.
Go ahead.
I'm going to add that. Let me just... Okay, I'll type that out better later, but I need to make a note now or I'll forget. But yes, you're looking at this cat who's looking up at you, and their little tail kind of pumping around, and they tilt their head to the side and say,
Hello, username Big Wings.
And he signs, hello, Porridge.
Porridge gets like 2 little upright arrows in their eyes like this. And they look down at the cats and at the food, and their ears just kind of tilt from side to side as they tilt their head to the other side, looking down.
You have brought back fish, correct?
Correct.
And Porridge looks down at the many, many cats, and then looks down at the very small amount of fish, and looks back up at you and says,
You do not have much fish.
No. It will be fine. We have kibble. It's got caught.
Porridge tilts their head to the other side, and nods. You can roll an insight on that if you want, and says,
Sure.
That is unfortunate. Would you like Porridge to assist you?
14.
He just chuckles and just like, no, it's fine. It'll be maybe another time.
Porridge's eyes kind of narrow in that all the arrows surrounding their slit pupil just narrow in, like in kind of a squint, before they slowly Probably not. With that 14, you can say, I got caught. You can keep. It's weird because they're a cat right now and also a robot, and the emoting is hard. But you see, their ears just kind of flick back directly, like an upset cat kind of deal before they flick back to normal. Just for a second. And they just nod and say,
If you would like for Porridge to assist you in getting more tasty food than kibble, then Porridge is more than happy to assist.
And they're probably just gonna look down again at the sea of cats.
It would not be fair if someone did not get tasty fish because there was not enough.
Yeah, you know what? That probably Chester just sighs and he nods because he loves his kids. He wants them to be healthy and fed.
Yes.
Um,
And Porridge is helping
so he
you.
nods.
Nice. Porridge looks back. I believe he would. Porridge would probably hear the tinkling of the bell as you nod, and just looks over and looks up at you and says,
Oh, would you like Porridge to assist you?
Sure. Yeah. It'll be nice. Thank you.
You see little arrows appear in their eye again, and you just see the tail do like happy little swishes behind them. Not like a cat, but wiggling like a dog.
Aww.
And you're just gonna see slowly before your eyes, Porridge is gonna shift from their cat form to their normal form, and look up at you and say,
Well,
and they tap the end of their snoot and say,
we should not go to the same area you went to. We should find a new area for fish.
Yeah, I know another fish market. We can go. I'm wondering if you'd like just sit Porridge on the top of his head.
I mean, Porridge will go. Porridge will just like float on up and poof, pop themselves down. You will feel them kind of like. How thick is your fur?
It's pretty floofy.
Pretty floofy. You're gonna feel Porridge just kind of like wiggle, 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 and sink down until they're barely a speck to be seen, and you're gonna feel like a pump, pump on the back of your head and a very quiet.
Okay, let's go.
Porridge probably can't see, but Chester's just, oh no. Oh no, this strange little kitty is just so cute. Oh no.
Oh no, I've got another one. No, please. I already got a weird cat. I don't need more weird cats.
It's just this. You know what? This might as well happen.
What's one more weird cat to the bunch?
I already adopted so many goddamn cats. And one shadow bean.
One shadow bean, and now you have a robot bean. Congratulations.
God. Well, he's gonna do a jump.
Do a jump? Ooh. Would you like me to roll anything for that, or?
I don't know. This is his regular route, but I mean, could
I imagine like if Porridge is trying to hold on, maybe a dex save.
Yeah, probably. I was just like skimming through the proficiency to see which one's the best for that, but yeah, dex.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, that is 19. Porridge.
Oh yeah.
Just fine. Porridge holds on just fine. Barely any movement there. Firmly tucked away as you head towards the other fishers market.
Woo! Yeah. Like there's like probably by a river. I don't have. Wait, hold on. Where's the map of?
I mean, you don't have to have a map if you don't have one, my bean.
I mean, I know there's a. it's near that has a river. I know there's a Mr. Zippy.
Ooh.
Probably somewhere along there. There's like a couple, probably some boats. I'm making things up.
Nah,
That
make it
brings
up.
in.
Make it up as you go. It's
Okay.
yes.
There's some small boats that to bring in fish, and some fishermen.
Wonderful. Now imagine there's like a few stalls set up along. Would you say it's like a warehouse kind of dockyard place, or is it just like a fisherman's stall kind of place?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Like fisherman's stalls. Just rows of stalls.
All right, cool. I'm gonna roll. I suppose what I would be asking is Chester trying to be stealthy going in here?
He is. He is, but you know
actually,
what? Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea.
I think.
Oh, go ahead. No, sorry, you go ahead, Comet. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm trying to think. He is trying to keep out of sight.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if he would go too close. Because he doesn't want to risk this one as well. But
yes.
You know what? I'll just roll stealth anyway.
You can do.
Oh, that's a nat 20!
Hell yes! This
my
cat's
god!
gone. Okay, do you want me to say why I think this works?
Oh, sure, yeah.
So Chester's trying to blend in, and it's kind of difficult. But then they just come across the perfectly painted building where they just sit next to it, and their lines, like their patterns, perfectly line up at the side of this building. It's like a weird pseudo tiger stripe, not quite. You sit a ginger cat next to this building, and it just blends in. Almost perfectly.
Yeah, and they go sneak. That's how they sneak. And then there's a conveniently sized cart that rolls by, and he uses that as a cover.
Yes.
And then they duck into the nearest alley and hide behind like a couple boxes.
Conveniently large-sized dumpster and boxes. Yes. Lots of smelly, like, not like old fish boxes, like not fresh fish. This is old fish stank that you're hiding behind.
Ah, gross.
Yeah. So Porridge at this point is just gonna quietly prod the back.
Have we arrived?
Yeah, he's just gonna lower his hand and say, tries to nod, but like, wait, hold on, just thinks, oh wait, he's on my head. I was gonna see that. Just lowers it so Porridge can hop off.
Porridge is just gonna float themselves off, look around, nod, turn their face towards you, and they're gonna cross their nubbins across their chest, or they're gonna try to. It just kind of looks like they're making a cross with their two nubbins across their chest, and nod and say,
"Okay, Operation Fish Time. It shall be placed in action."
And Porridge tips their head to the side and taps. And let's roll an int check, my dude. This is planning time. Hell yeah.
Chester is so amused by this. He thinks this is so endearing.
Oh my word. Porridge is doing very well today compared to earlier. That's a dirty 20 on their intelligence check. Porridge, you're gonna see Porridge just kind of tilt their head to the side for a second, their eyes shutter blank completely before you hear a and out of their eye they're gonna project a 3D layout of the fisherman's market as it is right now. So all the stalls.
Chester's gonna bat at it. Just
you wanna hear a vroom as your hand just goes through it.
This is cat. I don't care how smart he is. He's smarter than a regular cat, but still kitty.
Projected lights equal bat. Bat. Porridge is just gonna like tap at your batting hand and say,
"Please desist."
Oh, does so. just
Thank you.
sits.
The porridge unit is trying to show you what the layout of the fish market is.
And yeah, if you look at it, it's a layout of the fish market. All the stalls are kind of labeled with the kind of fish there is. There's different there's like different ships and stuff from what Porridge could take notice of on your back. It's not incredibly detailed, like it's not got people, but it has got things. It's got like locations and stall places. And Porridge just kind of Porridge just kind of nods at it and says,
"Now, you are a very large kibby, very very large. Username Big Mittens lives up to their name."
And they kind of they look around the alleyway.
He is nodding.
They see more people walking down, mostly fishermen and trawlers walking down.
Yeah.
Back.
So Porridge proposes something else.
And they're gonna hold up a nubbin, and they're gonna hold it. They're not gonna touch you. They're just gonna hold the nubbin in front of your nose. Say,
tilts hit.
The Porridge unit can cast invisibility upon the big kibby. The big kibby can hide the fish on them as Porridge makes extractions. Yes.
Chester's is like, kind of looks surprised. Oh, that's a thing you can do, huh?
Porridge
doesn't just... like kind of like just. You can. He just signs. You can do that.
Porridge nods.
Affirmative. The Porridge unit often uses this as a subtlety tactic.
And they wiggle their nubbin in front of you.
However, if this is disagreeable to the big kibby, we can make other arrangements.
Chester just does a think because he doesn't want to put Porridge in danger by being, distraction.
Is this something clear, or would you like me to roll insight on that?
You can roll insight.
Yeah. Oh, Porridge. You're doing so well. 9. Porridge just tilts their head to the side.
No.
And they can't read cat faces very well. Again, they've only just gotten used to acting more like a cat. Actually reading cats is completely different.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just offer their nubbin up and say,
unless the username Giant Mittens has any other suggestions.
My boy, my kibby, you don't. I can't think of anything. Like, this is a good plan. He's just concerned for Porridge.
Porridge cannot see that they are concerned. And unless Chester offers up any alternatives.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have any alternatives is the thing. Like, this is the best plan but his assigns are just don't get into too much trouble. Be careful.
Porridge tilts their head to the side. Their little antenna just does a little semicircle before they nod and say,
the Porridge unit always exercises caution on stealth missions.
And they nod and boop you on the nose. And Chester, if you look down and around, you can't see yourself.
Yeah, he makes probably like the noise.
Like the
yeah. Cat act, just when you boop, but
Yes,
kitty.
when you boop a kitty.
Yes.
I know. Let me just roll something for that then. Can I roll on a flat surface, please? No, hang on. Sorry, none of my surfaces are flat enough for me to roll on. Okay, that was a whiz save for Porridge. That's a 13. You can kind of see like something whirring in their eye for a second, almost like a 3 lines going up and down. You don't know what that's about, but they certainly appear, and you're like a doo-doo. What's the word? Voice module recorded, and then disappears. And Porridge nods and says,
Okay. Now then, tell Porridge which stalls to go to, and Porridge shall assist in the instructions. But you take the fish.
Chester nods, but then realizes, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. How do I say? He just makes a.
Porridge tilts their head to the side, and I have just realised the problem with this.
Let me sign!
They can't sign because they're invisible! Porridge did not think this through, and neither did me.
No, neither of them did.
Could you roll me an int check? Because I do have an idea as to how you can get through this.
It's a 10. Plus 1. That's an 11.
Oh, buddy. No, I don't think you would. I think your hand's just kind of... I'm going to roll a contesting intelligence check just to see if Porridge gets any better. Oh, God, no. No, they got a 5. They got a whole 5.
No!
Damn it. I mean,
please.
For the sake of the FPS, I can just ignore the dice because otherwise we'll get nowhere.
You know, we can't ignore the dice. This is just funsies. Come on.
Screw it. I'm just gonna say, in your frustration, you kind of like thwomp your hand down through the hologram that is still there, and you hear like a vroom, vroom, vroom noise. And Porridge looks down at the hologram and looks back up at you and says,
"Oh, are you trying to select the stalls to take fish from?"
Heck, he can't. Wait.
I mean,
because he was like, you know what? Yeah. He's just gonna like a and try to tap it. I think he'd start up. Oh wait, where would he try to go first?
I mean, you can just say they choose a certain order, like hover there, pour over one, and then move to another, and then move to another.
Yeah.
So if that's what Chester does, you hover your pour over one, and then you move it, and as you do, you see it light up a color, and there's a number on it.
Oh.
And then you move to another
can't see it, but he. He can't see it, but he's just silly eyes.
You roll your you move your pour to another one, it lights up, and another number, and another number on a color, and another number on a color, and depending on how many you choose, that's where we're going to go and hit up. Porridge looks over this. Is there did you want to roll anything to see how many they pick, or is it just we go for as long as we feel?
I mean, 3's a good number.
Yeah, 3's a good number. What fish do you think that Chester would go for?
Probably some salmon.
Salmon's a must. Classic.
Let me think of fish. Probably one of the bigger ones.
Tuna.
Tuna.
Tuna's a classic.
Tuna.
I pat you. If you don't know, I can choose some of the fish if you really want.
I'm just
If your
thinking.
brain is low.
What if a swordfish?
Oh, oh my god, yes. Just like a
Doesn't.
great honking swordfish.
Yeah. That could be the last one. That could be the last one.
Yes, we got a
When
loop
they're
swordfish for
feeling.
last. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay then. Porridge is gonna note down these 3 stalls, nod, and then minimize the map, aka put it away, and then look at you and say,
Okay, the porridge unit shall act as a distraction, and whilst the porridge unit is distracting the stalk seller, Chester, aka username Big Gibby Mittens, can take the fish.
and they're gonna turn around, look around very briefly, look back, nod their head, and they're gonna head out. And I'm gonna roll a stealth. Stealth time, baby. You can roll.
I should probably also maybe with advantage. I don't know, because invisible. I don't know.
Yeah, you get advantage because you're invisible, dude.
That one.
No.
2.
No.
No.
No. I mean, you know what? I look away. Away. Roll one more. Roll one more.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
He's
Unless
not,
you have an idea as to how this would go.
I'll roll one more.
Yes. Just to see.
7.
Oh. What's your stealth mod?
Huh?
What's your stealth mod?
It's a +2.
Oh, okay. Did you?
It's just no one can tell what it is. I mean, maybe it's just because like his spatial awareness is kind of weird now that he's invisible. He can't tell where. It's he just doesn't know where like he just bumps into some crates. His tail kind of knocks over some things.
I feel like you just don't realize where your tail is swinging, and you just
exactly.
kind of bump a cart.
He's not used to this.
No, you're not used to not being able to see where you're going and knowing where your limbs
exactly.
It's very weird. You feel like you're putting your paw down, but you don't see it. It's just strange. It's so weird.
Yeah, and it's like the people working, they're like, huh? What? Huh? Huh?
I feel like as you knock over with your tail, you like kind of knock a cart over on its side with just a really old drawn donkey just casually, slowly plodding along. You knock the cart over behind it. It's now on its side with boomf. The donkey looks back, sighs, and keeps walking with the cart along its side, just being dragged.
It's just dragging.
It's just dragging it now. It's just dragging. Meanwhile, Porridge Porridge got a 15. Meanwhile, and they're doing just fine.
I mean, it's a very. I mean, markets are pretty like close together. Like it's very
close quarters kind of thing.
Exactly, and he takes up a lot of space. It's a little bit hard to do this.
Yeah. I will say.
But yeah, if you could see Chester, maybe it's like in his perspective, it's just to see him. It's just like a low opacity Chester. He's just standing there, like just poofed out, and his tail is just a pine cone.
Oh, poor baby. The good news is because you knocked over that cart and the donkey's still going. The person with the donkey, they weren't in the cart. They kind of looked around, heard it crash, and turned back. And donkey's just going with the cart still pulling. And they just called out, "You lot, I think the donkey's gone. The donkey's got. Come on, we got to get him back. All right, Philip, Philip, and they're just calling out, Philip, stop it, mate, the cart's turned, Philip, the cart, Philip. Philip's just going. Philip ain't giving a hell of a damn. Philip's going. They got their cart. They don't care that it's tipped over. They're going. And most of the people that were in the market just go over to help this poor person, just trying to peck in, stop Philip from walking. So you have more of an advantage now for sneaking. And we get to the first stall, which would be a salmon stall.
God damn it, Philip.
God damn, Philip. Why are you like this, Philip? Yeah, you get to the first stall, and Porridge Porridge is hidden behind one of the barrels, about 10 foot away, looking at the stall seller, who is looking over at the commotion briefly before shaking their head and kind of hawking out their wares, looking at the wonderful display of salmon they've got. Porridge looks back at, well, no, they don't actually know where Kibby is. But you see a little message appear behind them, blue holographic screen with a white border, and it says, okay, username Big Kibby.
He can't read.
Oh no. This is
so
wonderful.
Sorry. He hasn't practiced reading in so long.
Oh gosh, Chester. I'm so sorry, Chester. Porridge doesn't know that you can't read.
Yeah. He's you know what, I'm just gonna roll in, see if he catches it. He's been taught how to read. But it was many, 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 many years ago.
Let's see.
That is a fucking 3.
No. That's a bunch of squiggles right there. You ain't got a clue what that means. But you see Porridge just kind of twitch their antenna twice to the side. And you see them very slowly moving up one of their nubbins. Aim it at, like, a part of the stool, one of the barrels on the opposite side of the stool, and you're just gonna hear, like, a... And, Porridge, what are you gonna do? Oh gosh, you would. Let's see. Gosh, you've got many things you could do. But I guess you're gonna do this. You're gonna cast Eldritch Blast, aren't you? I'm just gonna see if it even hits. 1d10. Okay. Actually, I've got to roll d20, don't I? Yeah, I've got to see if it hits. That's an 8. I mean, it's a barrel. It hits. So you see like a kind of sparkling, tweeting kind of energy sort of appear around one of the rings on Porridge's nubbin, and then it springs out of the ring and pew, pulses forward, hits the barrel, which then shudders, rocks, and tots over, and a whole barrel full of like iced fish starts to spew out onto the ground, and the stall sellers just just go, no, and they just run over and they're just trying to scoop some of this stuff back into the barrel. And Porridge.
That's probably
that's your signal. That's your signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Go for it.
Oh, that's pretty decent. 14 plus 2.
Okay. I mean, you do have advantage still.
I do have a... No, it's 13, so that's...
It's fair. But yeah. You are... You definitely get there.
He does it pretty good. I think it's just like his hammer space is his tail, so he just like swooshes his tail across the...
Oh my word. It's just like a whole story.
You know, like your... Yeah, you know how you like dust a table? He's just like swoosh. That's how he swooshes his tail across the stool, and then
That's hilarious. I feel like as you do it, it's like as the tale goes along, it's just like the fish almost kind of flop up as you do, and it's just like they almost look like they're coming to life before you swoop them up with your tail.
Yep.
Gosh, it's amazing.
The fish are coming alive. They want revenge.
I mean, they're not paying attention right now. I will say also, with that 16, you can carry that on to move away from the stall. I've got to roll again for Porridge, though, because they have just rolled a shot off, so... Yeah, I'd say that works. Yeah, that's a 22.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good success.
Yeah, Porridge sees everything gone, nods their head, and then stealthily flattens themselves against one of the walls behind the stall and moves on to the next one. And
next one, the tuna.
Is the tuna stall. Right, you come to the tuna stall. By the way, if you do want to take over one of these and try and do one of them, feel free.
Probably this bored-looking cat-toon. Cat. Because of course, like more humanoid cat. Maybe a tabaxi.
Ooh, yeah.
A really tall one. He's just sitting there looking bored.
Okay. Oh, I know what they're gonna do. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna. Did you roll me a flat d20? This is just for a whiz save thing. We don't know. We don't have stats for the NPCs, but.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a nat 20.
Damn it.
I did. This is. I could look away. And
if you want. However, this would make it a bit more challenging. If I cast Toll the Dead and they hear doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo behind them, I feel like they roll like Porridge cast Toll the Dead behind them and it's dolorous bells. Everyone looks over to the stall and this cat just doesn't seem bothered.
She just does an ear flick.
They have their they can't hear us, they have their earbuds in.
I think this woman fishes. She's very used to just like boat bells.
Oh yeah, like the ding 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 kind of thing.
She just doesn't bat an eye.
Damn. Sorry. Right. Give me just a moment. I need to move my location. I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. Yay. Does this woman slowly sneaks a bit of fish as a snack? You probably. You can't catch her. She caught this fish, she's gonna snack. Hello, Pive.
Right, okay. It's not sharp. Okay, that's fine.
We're trying to steal fish.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I had to move because I was being too loud.
It's okay. I pat you gently.
Thank you. I have someone sleeping next door, and they were just like, So I've moved locations, so I'm not.
I see.
There anymore. Yes.
I don't know if you caught what I said.
Kind of something about a woman. Something about a woman.
This lady is just snacking on her own fish.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's like two fish bones sticking out of her ears, which is why she can't hear. And Porridge just kind of looks at that and like, okay, that didn't work. And they look over at Chester. Oh no, they can't actually. Porridge kind of leans back and then just kind of whispers into the air. Then,
the Porridge unit. The Porridge unit cannot use auditory to distract.
They kind of look around. I'm gonna roll investigation.
Heck, Chester has an idea,
Go ahead.
but he doesn't know how to convey it.
I mean, I will say the message screen is still up.
Chester sees this person is Cat. Chester knows you are not free from cat laws. You're not free from cat shenanigans.
Cat-nanigans.
He's gonna roll a hammer space.
Oh. Let's see what
where is your hammer space? Actually, I forgot where I put it. Chester, where did I put your hammer space?
This is Chester's hammer space. Give them back their hammer space.
Wait, where did I put your hammer space? Oh no!
You've lost all your fish. It's all fish. It's fish all the way down.
Well, you know what? This is if I roll in that. If I roll in that one,
If you roll in that one, it's just a splurge of tuna.
Oh wait, no.
Whilst you are looking for your hammer space roll, I am just going to look at my sheet and see what Porridge is thinking.
Okay. Oh, it's a 3. Thank God. Okay, it's fine. Cool. He pulls out a ball of yarn.
Oh.
And he, like, nudges it to... he nudges it to, the Porridge.
Porridge is gonna... I'm gonna roll perception to see how long it takes them to see this.
He's nudging Porridge.
Yeah, okay, that's a 13. So it takes a couple seconds maybe before they... Whoops,
he just
I rolled in the wrong place. Never mind.
He just pokes Porridge with his snoot.
Porridge looks down and sees the ball of yarn and kind of looks at where it's come from and says,
"Oh, okay. Lords of Kibby. Right, yes, okay then."
And they're gonna rub this ball of yarn and they're gonna cast Magic Stone on it. It does say it specifically has to be a pebble, but I'm just, for the sake of this, for the sake of funny, I'm gonna do this. So it's got a range of 60 feet. And I've just got to roll to hit. Let me see. Make a ranged spell attack, so I can plus 4 to this. Okay, let's roll. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
What did you roll?
It's
a nat 20.
And on a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus my spellcasting mod. So that's a d6 plus 4, and then I times that by 2 because I got a crit hit.
You got a crit hit.
I got a crit hit. So d6 plus 4. That's 16 damage.
Oh my God.
Porridge throws this thing directly at the cat's face, and you see that anime cut where it's just boom, and like lines come out from their face, and there's the shock expression, and they just fall back, like a red mark on their forehead, onto their back.
Just makes the
kind of noise.
Yeah.
And then Porridge looks at the ball of yarn that is slowly rolling away, and then
just looks around ferociously, like who in the goddamn did that? Whom the fuck? And then sees the yarn.
Big eyes.
Oh, yeah, yarn.
Silly eyes.
Yarn, and you see goes big, starts bat.
I just imagine they're doing this down the center of this walkway, and you just see, what the hell is up with Jonathan, dude! And Jonathan's just gone. I know we said she was a she, but she can have her name be Jonathan if she wants. And
I think she can have a masculine name. That's fine.
She can be a Jonathan. And Jonathan, she's just going nuts on this ball of yarn. She's just skating down the avenue like mad, and everyone's like, "What the hell's up with Johnny? Who gave Johnny yarn? Which one of you gave Johnny yarn? Which she was clean for like 6 months." And she's batting down the.
This is a sick joke, y'all.
This ain't funny, man. This is serious addiction. As they bat down the side of the road. Anyway, Chester, swipe time.
There she goes.
There she goes. You can do sleight of hand or a stealth for this.
They're both the same mod. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Are they? Yeah, they're the same mod. It doesn't matter. Look. 13. That's what.
Dude, how do you want to take all of the fish? And I do mean
all the tuna is gone.
Everything. I feel like Porridge blinks and then looks over and the stall's just empty and there's just like a like the sound of the door squeaking behind the stall as you've emptied all that too. Probably got a couple gold out of it too, actually.
Oh god. Oh, I can get cat toys. I can get my children entertainment.
Oh my gosh, you open one of the cabinets behind the stall and there's just like little bags of catnip and some toys.
Oh goodness. You know what? I think this is her livelihood. Chester feels bad. He's just gonna he'll take a bit, maybe a few coins. But yeah, it gives back the rest because that's your job.
That's valid. Oh, look at Chester. Chester's a good boy. Chester isn't going to steal more than he needs to. And I hold him so softly. I hold this cat so gently. And Porridge just nods. And then looks around. And it's Porridge's turn to roll stealth. As they move on to the next stall. The last stall. Oh no, Porridge. Honey.
What?
Oh dear. No, that's not a 9. It's a 4. It was it. 9 was the total.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Could I say with Chester's nat 20 he helps Porridge?
I feel like Chester sees Porridge is about to kind of tumble into something. Like maybe there's a cart coming along and Porridge just darts out into the middle and Chester just swipes them back and pumps them into their fluff.
Yeah, snatches.
Snitch.
Snatches the bean.
Bean? Snatched. Bean snatched. Oh my god, I can't believe you just snatched my bean out of midair. But yeah. Yeah, you have...
You heard of it. Exploded bean. Now get ready for being snatched.
Bean snatched. But yeah, you get to the sword. You get to the swordfish stall, and do you want to roll?
It's just like
investigation.
Golden light just to descend upon this huge stall full of this huge marlin.
Oh, dude, do you want to roll me a quick perception or investigation?
I'd love to.
I'm gonna roll investigation. Damn, Porridge.
Oh, that's a +3 for investigation. 7.
Oh my gosh.
too much silly eyes over the fish.
Lots of fish. Lots of fish. There's the ones with the straight rapier-looking pokies.
Yeah.
There's the one with the sawtooth pokies.
This will feed my children for winter.
This will feed our whole family for many generations. You hear the voice of your ancestors echo through your head.
Mm-hmm.
But you will feel like a bump, bump on the top of your head, and hear a whisper coming towards you, and
the Porridge unit has noticed that most of these fish, whilst edible, are also weaponry.
And as Porridge points it out and you look, Porridge kind of has a point, because you look at the stall and yes, they're definitely food. Yes, a point. Tish.
Ha. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Comet is the cleverest of the beans us, and I hold them so softly.
This is the rest of my brain cell used up for the rest of the day.
Fucking comedy king there, right there. But yeah, so yeah, most of these fish are edible. They're all still fish. They're definitely all organic. But you look at them and you're like, wait a second, okay. You hadn't noticed before because you're distracted by the fish. There are actually people holding the fish like swords and weaponry. And there's weird ribs near the bottom of their tail that kind of look like grip guards. And you see two people wearing face masks kind of jabbing at each other with these swordfish. And then another person is wielding this great sawtooth fish, kind of like a great club. And then you notice there seems to be like a rogue with two small fish in their hand, just kind of
being used as a warhammer.
This is looking like, yes, you can eat these things, but the people who are frequenting this place are not buying these fish to eat.
Oh no, he's just looking at this like, what a waste. What? That's food.
Porridge just puts their head to the side and looks, well, doesn't look down at you. They still can't see you, and because they're on you, they cannot be seen either. And they say,
the fish may be edible, but they are also apparently lethal weapons.
And you, as they say this, you just hear a shink as a straw hay bale gets pierced right through with one of the swordfish. And you hear a hearty "Hey!" as it goes through.
This just
this stall looks like a far deadlier game to approach.
Yeah. Chester, he wants to convey, maybe we should go to a different one. Maybe this is but he doesn't know how to say it. He's just making a low like bit of a growl, because this seems
Porridge, buddy, what you gonna do? Because they're gonna kind of tug on a bit of your fur, and they're just gonna.
Does the username Big Mittens wish to finish the job?
Chester, my boy, he does. Thing is, he wouldn't want to risk it. It's a big fish, but he doesn't want to risk Porridge getting hurt.
Porridge isn't gonna notice this, unfortunately.
No, he isn't.
Porridge,
but he's just gonna like he's just gonna hold Porridge.
Porridge is just gonna sit there for a little bit, look at the stall, which does have all of these fish still lined out in their little chill boxes of ice, and they are arranged by size, and perhaps deadliness. You will see that there seems to be a hammerhead shark, which that looks like the big prize. It's huge. You look at it and it's literally a hammer. That's a warhammer. That's a
God.
warhammer. You think you definitely could use that as some sort of weapon, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And Porridge, you're gonna make a very bad decision, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're gonna make a very bad decision.
Like Chester begins to like just nudge Porridge out of to a different stool, but
yeah, no, Porridge ain't.
Porridge has other ideas, huh?
Porridge has immediate other ideas. You will hear a you will hear a noise coming from behind you, and Porridge will say,
Duck.
and they're gonna fire
What?
a chromatic orb. Not at the stall, but but at one of the targets. And I'm just gonna roll to hit quickly.
He does so.
Okay.
By the way, he just looks.
Okay, Porridge. It's an 8. Don't hit the target. You don't hit anyone, but you don't hit the target. You hit the deck. Literally, you hit the deck, and the decking just goes up in fire. And everyone that was practicing these weapons just goes, "Ah, damn it! What's going on? Who threw it? Who threw a grenade over here? Who's throwing Molotovs? It's not 7 o'clock yet!" And they just hurry over, kind of stomp and put this thing out. And Porridge just kind of tugs on you and says,
"Go, go, 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 go."
Oh God, yep. Oh God, he goes. Okay, if Porridge already started this, and oh God. All right, I'm gonna roll this. More still. That's 11. That's an 8. That's an 11 plus 2.
Makes sense. You're kind of panicked.
Yeah. I don't know what the DC of this would be. It's
13. You probably don't get the Warhammer.
He just Yeah. He tries to shove one swordfish into his tail, and it just looks like a swordfish like slowly disappearing into nothing.
I'm just gonna roll something quickly.
I bet there's someone just staring. Whomst.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 people do not notice at all. They're occupied with the fire. Third person, probably the one with the swordfish rapier. It's just kind of like looking around to try and find the culprit. And then they just look over at the stall where most of their weapon fish have gone, and they just see the tail end of the swordfish just disappear into thin air. And then they yell and point out, "We've got thieves! It was a distraction! We got thieves!" And they're all just gonna look around and raise up.
Chester's gonna grab the Porridge.
Porridge is grabbed.
And he can
book it.
What's probably expeditious retreats out of there.
Cool. Porridge is just going to. Are you going to do anything, Porridge? Do you have any spells left you can do? No, they're still holding concentration on your. They're still holding concentration on your invisibility.
Okay.
So they can't cast anything else to help you, sadly.
Yeah.
But with an expeditious retreat, you make good headway in getting ahead of them. And now I will roll one last thing for Porridge, because they will try and cast Jim's magic missile at some things to make it blow up and give you a bit more escape. Make a ranged spell attack for each one. If the attack roll scores a critical hit, on a hit, a missile deals 2d4 damage to target. If the attack roll scores a crit hit, it's 5d4. Okay, so I need to roll this 3 times, and if I get a nat 1, this is going to be really fun because it's a Jin's magic missile. Well, that is 19. Nat 20.
Oh my god!
And a 6. So that is a 6. A 19. Oh, hang on. I need to add your spell modifier. What's your spell modifier, mate? 6, 19, and then a nat 20. Oh my gosh. So 6 plus 5. No. 6 plus 5. 19 plus 5. And then 20 plus 5. That didn't work. Why? Oh, I did the same thing twice, that's why. Okay. I'm just going to type out what I got. 24 and then 25. So, that's a 9, a 24, and a nat 20 for a 25.
Oh my
So
god.
the first shot goes a little wild, poof, explodes. The second shot gets very close to the people following them, and blows up a good chunk of the dock, and it sprays like decking back up their face, and they stop. And then you run past what seems to be a water tower of some sort. No, it's you can smell it. It's not a water tower. That's like a scrappage box. That's like where people put all the bits of fish or stuff they trawl up from the sea that they're not gonna use anymore. And Porridge looks at this, and you hear a and the last missile fires off and shoots into the side of the leg of this thing, and you hear a as this thing comes crashing down.
Like there's people like just running around, and then suddenly they just run back because they know.
Oh god, they see the tower coming down and they're just like, head back! And it's just a wash of old fish stench just slocking over the docks and sweeping everyone by. The tabaxi that was running the stool is still chasing the yarn. They get swept up in it too, but they're still chasing the yarn. The yarn is their focus. No amount of smelly fish can take them away from this. And Chester, buddy, we make a clean getaway.
Yay!
That's the important part of today. It doesn't matter how many stalls we've wiped out and ruined, or how many potential misfortunes we've caused. Yeah, we got the fish. It's a success.
We got the fish. Oh.
And Porridge will lean down and just gently, whilst you're in an alleyway or far enough in the city that you won't be noticed anymore, Porridge is gonna drop that concentration, slump onto your back, and just go,
mission successful.
And a little screen is going to appear in front of you with some strange lettering on it again, and then disappear. And then a piece of paper is going to land on the floor, and Porridge is just going to gesture and nubber at you to pick it up.
Okay, he does so. He's so concerned for Porridge. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I just...
Hang on, I need to type out what it says, because Chester won't be able to read this, because Chester can't read.
No.
But there is something written on it.
I can roll another intelligence.
If you like.
Nope. Oh, that's a 17.
17,
plus 1,
okay.
So 18. We can make out some of the letters this time.
Yes. Let me just type this out.
It takes him a long while, though.
That's fine. It's taking me a while to figure out what I wanted to type.
But yeah, maybe like Chester's just sniffing Porridge just to make sure he's okay. I mean, they're okay. Is this being not hurt? Just fretting over this little...
Porridge kind of waves a little nubbin and just slumps into your back and just says,
the Porridge unit is still functioning. Your concern is unnecessary. We have done a good job.
And they just pat you on the head. But they're just flumps. They're just flumped onto your back now.
Chester's gonna sign. You did a good job. Thank you. I'm still worried though.
Porridge just...
But, no need to worry. The Porridge unit is fine.
That's the thing about parents, I guess. They always worry. No matter what.
Yeah, it's just how it is. I will say you don't have to roll for this, but you do kind of... There's a difference in their voice as they just kind of slump further into your back and just kind of sink a bit deeper into your fluff.
Probably, Porridge feels Chester purring.
Oh god.
It's a bit of a vibrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a con. Give me a sec.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah. What is your con save anyhow, baby? What's your con save, hey? Oh, honey. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Porridge just kind of sinks into the back of your fluff. And by the time you get to the warehouse, they're not moving, they're just sunken in.
Yeah, he tries to just keep the journey as smooth as possible, just not as much jumps. Don't wake the bean.
Don't wake the baby. The baby is asleep.
Don't wake the baby. Baby on board.
Just a tiny little sign appears on the bell that says baby on board. I want to get that sticker and slap it on your little jingly bell, Chester.
You know what? Honestly, why doesn't he have that by now?
I mean, I can fucking steal one. I can have Porridge go and get one for you.
He comes home with a heckin' feast.
All the cats go crazy. They're like, Dad, what? You came home with only some, and then you went out with that weird cat, and you come back with all this?
And he's just like, he doesn't say what, he just once again share and thank Porridge.
Porridge does.
And he's just like
respond.
I don't know. He's just sleeping. So Chester's just gonna just go to some quiet corner and just loaf. Improv.
So, have you put Porridge down somewhere, or is Porridge just still on you?
Porridge is still on his back. He's just loafing.
Okay.
So he can keep sleeping. They can keep sleeping. Why?
Gosh, that's so soft. Do you want to roll anything, or did you want to like end this here? What kind of what are you feeling at the moment?
Do you have any other plans?
I had a small thing, tiny little epilogue. The only thing I'd asked you to do is roll me a con save, just to see how long it takes for you to start napping.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna take long. This has been a long day. I'll do it at disadvantage. I don't mind. That's a 4. 17. Yeah. 4 plus 3. That's a 7. He's a cat and he had a long day. He's gonna conk out.
Choose a nice patch of sunlight and pass out with some of your kids around you. And I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll this now.
Like a couple of his kids just like, Dad is a pillow now, and just starts climbing.
Father has laid down to rest. It is time for us to rest too, alongside him. And Chester, you awake to most, if not all, of your kids near you. But you will notice that a weight on your back is missing. And there's a little something that's kind of been left under one of your paws.
Yeah, he looks. You
look down, and you look under your paw, and underneath it is like a tiny little fish that also acts as a dagger. So Porridge has basically stolen you a fish dagger.
Oh. Fish knife.
Yeah, you have a fish knife now. You have a fish that is a knife. Congratulations.
Yay!
But yeah,
knife.
Porridge is nowhere to be seen.
Knife cat.
Knife cat. Knife cat is real. I have armed you with more knives. You have 21 knives.
He just tucks it away. He doesn't want his kids to find it and steal it. But
Gosh.
He's just
and
soft.
Yeah.
He's just He's just purring again.
And unless there is anything else you'd like to add, I think we can end it there. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
This was incredibly soft.
This was soft in Shenanigans.
This was soft in Shenanigans.
Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you for joining me and putting up with my nonsense. This went a lot softer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is delightful. You're a delight.
This is what happens when you have a cat who has no idea what machines are.
I hold your cat.
Do you think he'd question anything?
Softly. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hold your cat softly. I hold Chester and all of Chester's children so softly, and I'm glad I got them a good meal. But with that,
you're probably like enough to feed him for like a good long while.
Oh yeah, no, like you've got enough for at least.
He doesn't have to go on
2
another.
weeks.
Yeah,
Maybe
he doesn't have to go on another. He doesn't have to go on another food mission for like a while. He's just gotta. He just gotta patrol a bit, and it's it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. No more food runs for Chester. That is a satisfied, well-fed, treatable kitty. And thank you everyone for listening, both present and in the future. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope, Comet, you had a good fun time as well.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you. I hope you had a great time.
Yes, it was very fun, and Chester is excellent, and I hold him incredibly softly.
And I hold this precious being of a robot.
They need to be held softly. They're having it didn't show, but they're having a bit of a time. But yes, hold them softly. And thank you everyone for listening. Take care, and I hope I get to see you around sometime. Goodbye.